Laurent, do you have the feeling that the approach to Picasso is always the same and that it would justify new exhibition again and again about Picasso?
The magic of the work of Pablo Picasso, it's the diversity, always different. And when we try to think about Picasso and the relationship with contemporary art, at the end, we always conclude that the most interesting artist for contemporary art is Pablo Picasso. Why? Because he was such a genius in many terms, with many media, that still today, for example, in writings, in performance, and if I summarize with the energy, I think is really a symbol for many artists of today. And more than 40 years after his death, he is still someone to look at. And I think it's the goal of the museum to try to invent, to invite new curators, to have a new look on Picasso. And I think that's why some artists are different than others. For example, this year you will have a very important exhibition on Vermeer, in 2 years on Leonardo da Vinci. Every 2 or 3 years you have this new kind of look on genius of the art, and I think Picasso are among them one of the most interesting because of course of the diversity of the work. Nobody knows how many works he creates, but many things between 60 and 70,000, so there are still many shows to invent.
Plenty to do and to discover.
I think so. I think it's really one of the most fantastic things in this artist. Vermeer perhaps made 50 paintings, 40, it depends how do you count. For Picasso, of course, so many that you can have one show for one painting.